Alright, what is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Forum video, and today we're going to be reacting to one of Peter Brook's videos, the mysterious disappearance of Adrian Sitzel. Now, I remember watching Adrian Sitzel as a little boy, 2012, 2011, 2010, in Formula 1, and yeah, it was very, very interesting to watch this video, guys, so shout out to Peter Brook. This is probably one of my favorite F1 YouTubers, like, ever. He's got 56,000 subscribers, really gives detail and insight on a lot of stuff Formula 1, so guys, I recommend watching it. Link down below if you want to check out his channel. Highly recommend, but we're going to react to his video, the mysterious disappearance of Adrian Sitzel. So I'm very excited for this. Let's get this underway. So I'm going to be listening to it, guys, and we're going to react to the video, the mysterious disappearance of Adrian Sitzel. So it's a 10-minute video. Let's get this underway. Tell me what you guys think about this type of videos. And let's go. Shout out to Peter Brook.
Like with most other sports,
and yeah,
the high physicality and high stakes nature of Formula
this is
1
crazy. Mark Webber. Thank you, Mark. Mark Webber's a piece of shit.
Most drivers will typically
Jacques Villeneuve
series, go into motorsport management, become a pundit or commentator, explore passions they've previously had to put aside, or simply live off their immense wealth.
Of course, Kimi Raikkonen.
Racing, they'll typically still be in the public spotlight in one way or another, whether that be through TV appearances, attending Grand Prix, or just generally being active on social media. There is one driver, however, who as little as 15 years ago was seen as one of the sport's rising stars and enjoyed several years racing in the midfield before leaving the grid in 2014, never racing again and falling almost completely into obscurity.
It's pretty crazy.
What has happened to Adrian Sitzel?
It's a really, really good question, actually, because to be honest, no one sees Adrian Sitzel. I haven't even seen him in the paddock since he retired in Formula 1. I just remember him driving for Force India, really, that's what I remember, like, vividly. Adrian Sitzel driving for Force India, and he really had a really hot girlfriend too back in the days. I remember that as well, so that was pretty funny. But all right, let's see what happened to Adrian Sitzel. Let's go. The mysterious disappearance of Adrian Sitzel. Let's go, Peter Brook.
Adrian Sitzel began karting in his native Germany in
1997.
At the relatively late age of 14.
I wasn't even born yet, boys.
He advanced into
It's crazy.
Age
19.
2002
when Michael Schumacher was winning world championships, guys.
Which he swept through by winning every race from pole position.
That's crazy.
He also won 5 races in the Formula Austria Masters Championship. For 2000,
very impressive.
He moved over to Formula BMW ADAC
very
with
impressive.
HBR Motorsport, where he achieved 2 pole positions, 3 podiums, and a fastest lap, and finished 6th in the championship. In 2004, he joined Colin Collins' team in the Formula 3 Euro Series, partnering Tom Kimber-Smith. He got 2 pole positions, but scored only 9 points.
Wow, that's not
17th in the championship. Really
early life. I feel like Adrian Sitzel really excelled. Obviously in go-kart you have to excel in junior form. This obviously is not that great. It's finishing 17th in the championship, but yeah, junior before that is really, really impressive. But what I'll say is this, guys, Peter Brook, bro, like he put effort in finding photos and going in like that, finding all the early life for a 10-minute video. He's putting hours and hours of effort into this. So amazing work, my bro. Amazing work. I love this type of stuff. So, yeah, that's why I'm reacting to his videos. So get them all out there because it's really, really good content.
And 20th in the Masters of Formula 3 race.
Not really the best.
Front-running team ASM Formula 3 for the final round, and was joined there in 2004.
Wow.
Hamilton. Sitzel and Hamilton together.
Lewis and Sitzel, it's crazy.
Finishes, but Sitzel got only 2 wins to Hamilton's 15.
Wow.
He finished 2nd to Hamilton in the Masters of Formula 3 race and was runner-up to Hamilton in the championship despite scoring just over half his points.
That's pretty crazy. Like, imagine being runner-up to Lewis Hamilton, the most successful driver ever in Formula 1, statistically. That's crazy.
Germany, and also raced in the Australian
absolutely crazy
rounds, but got only 2 12th-place finishes. He left Europe in 2006 to race in the All-Japan Formula 3 Championship for Toms. He got 5 wins and took the title by 27 points from teammate Kazuya Oshima. While in the Far East, he also made a single appearance for Toms in Super GT.
You know what I don't understand? I don't understand how people like how they have the income and financial stuff to just do this. Are they getting paid or not? Because like I feel like you got to pay to be in single seaters, and there's so many like drivers out there. It's like I don't know, especially to leave Europe to try and go to Japan. It's pretty interesting to go back and to make Formula 1. I'll be very, very honest with you guys. Like you don't really see that much, but it's interesting, and I'm actually learning a lot about Adrian Sitzel and I guess Formula 1 in general. Seeing stuff like this, such detailed artistic videos, I feel like the passion and just seeing people's come up in Formula 1 is just absolutely amazing. I really love watching this type of stuff.
And also finished 3rd in the Macau Grand Prix behind Mike Conway and Richard Antonucci. In 2006, he also got his first experience of Formula 1. Having raced under Colin Collins for 2 years, he was then signed by Collins as Midland F1's third test driver.
That's pretty cool.
Marcus Finkelhoff
Midlands, wow.
He made his
That's actually a really nice looking car.
Driver at the European Grand Prix, and did so again at the French Grand Prix and the Japanese Grand Prix, by which point the team had been bought out by Spiker.
Wow.
At the end of the year, he was promoted to a race seat for 2007 on a multi-year deal. He easily outqualified and outraced teammates Christian Albers, Marcus Finkelhoff and Sakon Yamamoto, but the car was highly uncompetitive. He never qualified any higher than 19th.
You know, that's like peak Formula 1, I feel like. That's one of my favourite cars right there, actually. That Earth car, it was one before that. Interesting fact, one of my favourites. My favourite F1 car of all time is the ING Renault that Fernando Alonso drove. But yeah, anyway, it's pretty interesting. But I never knew Adrian Sutil started his career so early, to be honest. So there you go. You learn something new every day.
Solitary point of the year at the very wet Japanese Grand Prix.
That's crazy.
In 2008, Spiker was bought out by Vijay Mallya and renamed
Force India, of course.
They ran the 2007 car with
Fisichella, Luizzi as a third driver, Adrian Sutil. Big names.
Running at the back once again.
Remember? Do you guys remember Force India with these colors? I forgot all about that until I just saw that photo. That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. I completely forgot until that. Really, actually, really nice colors. I feel like it's unique as.
Sensational fourth place at the
Wow.
Having started 18th until he was rear-ended by Kimi Raikkonen racing for the Nouvelle Chicane.
Come on, Kimi.
Best result of the year.
Kimi doesn't give a fuck.
13th place at the Belgian Grand Prix. In 2009, Force India's now Mercedes.
That's the Force India I remember. That's the Force India I remember, guys. That color scheme.
First points at the wet Chinese Grand Prix.
That reminds me of my childhood. That's really great.
But then crashed out with 6 laps remaining.
Damn.
He took advantage of the raining qualifying at the German Grand Prix to advance out of Q1 for the first time in his career and qualify a sensational 7th.
See, Force India were never really up there, guys, when they first started in Formula 1. So, for what they did, considering from what they were, really impressive. Really impressive.
The car came alive after the summer break. At the Belgian Grand Prix, he qualified 11th and finished 11th, but teammate Fisichella took an unexpected pole and ultimately finished 2nd.
That's crazy.
At the following round in Italy, Sutil then qualified 2nd, with Fisichella down in 14th. He dropped down to 4th in the race and missed out on the podium by only half a second.
Fuck. What a shame.
He scored his first points in almost 2 years and also got the fastest lap. He qualified 4th in Japan.
That's crazy.
The penalty moved him down to 8th, and he finished the race in 13th.
I'll be honest, it's a pretty decent career, mate.
In Brazil, but crashed into
oh my god, remember this? And they had a big beef, bro. They had massive beef. F1 fans know the next press conference was crazy. F1 fans know this.
Force India was renewed for 2010, and he was joined by Tony
Paul Di Resta.
The car was far more
Luizzi.
competitive and meant he was firmly in the midfield.
This is the car I remember, the 2010 Force India. That's like vividly, I remember that. Driving that car in the F1 2010 game by Codemasters. Nuts. Absolutely nuts.
For 2011,
look at Paul Di Resta. That's crazy. This is before I got into mini helmets, guys. Way before mini helmets.
Club in Shanghai after the Chinese Grand Prix in April. Sutil was in a fight with GNI Capital CEO and Lotus F1 owner Eric Lux, in which he stabbed him in the neck with a broken champagne glass.
Oh my god.
Lux pressed charges, and in December Sutil lost his seat with Force India for 2012, and in January went on trial, charged with assault occasioning grievous bodily harm.
Bro.
He was found guilty.
The guy literally, like, bro, it was obviously a drunk altercation. This fucking CEO guy is rich as fuck. Like, bro, I'm not going to say much, but if you know, you know, bro. What the fuck? It's pretty nice, but Sutil stabbed some guy? What the fuck? Bro, I didn't know none of this stuff too. That's crazy. That's crazy. 18 months suspended prison sentence and $200,000 fine.
Prison sentence and a
you know, I'll be honest with you, bro. That's like really stressful for the guy, man. That's nuts. That's super stressful. And who knows what the altercation was about? Like, probably the CEO guy fucking started it. But anyway.
Lewis Hamilton, who
whatever.
at the time was a close personal friend of Sutil, witnessed the incident and was called up to give a witness testimony in defence, but was unable to attend the trial as it coincided with the launch of McLaren's 2012 car.
That's crazy.
Sutil felt betrayed by this and ended their friendship, branding Hamilton a coward.
Wow.
He started in 2012, but returned to Force India in 2013 once the fallout from the trial had died down. He was once again partnered by Paul Di Resta.
See, I didn't know that back then. I'll tell you one thing. Back in the days, F1 news was not popular like that. And you wouldn't even get away with doing something like that in 2025 in Formula One. You'd be absolutely banned. You wouldn't be able to drive, and I'm telling you, like, you'd be absolutely criticized. Where obviously something's obviously happened behind the scenes, and actually Lewis Hamilton not testifying, obviously expected his friend testify. Lewis didn't give a fuck. But anyway, it's interesting.
Leading part of the season opening,
he ended up obviously making.
It ultimately ended up being a weaker year than his previous.
He obviously made his way back to Formula 1, which is very, very lucky, I guess.
A strong 5th place at Monaco. For 2014, he left Force India and swapped seats with Nico Hülkenberg at Sauber.
Hülkenberg. I remember that.
It ended up being a disastrous
and that's it.
year in which
oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And they were also beaten in the Constructors' Championship.
That's crazy.
By far less competitive Marussia. The main notable moment for Sutil came at the very wet Japanese Grand Prix. Sutil was chasing down Jules Bianchi when he caught a stream at the Dunlop curve and then spun off into the barriers.
And that's where Bianchi crashed.
Bianchi went off at the same place and hit the crane and ultimately received fatal head injuries.
Yes, I forgot Sutil on that one off.
The aftermath firsthand and
that's crazy.
At Bianchi's funeral 9 months later.
That's crazy.
Sutil was dropped by Sauber at the end of 2014 and was left without a drive. He was made Williams' reserve driver for 2015 after Valtteri Bottas injured his back in Australia, but he did not drive the car in any Grand Prix weekends. After leaving Williams, he walked away from Formula 1 and has made little to no public appearances since.
I actually didn't know that Sutil drove for Williams in 2014 as a third driver. Interesting.
He ended his Formula 1 career with 128 starts, 124 points and 1 fastest lap, and broke the record for most starts without a podium, which has since been broken by Nico Hülkenberg.
Interesting.
He also has more starts with Force India than any other driver with 92,
beating Sergio Perez.
Just 2. He has a Twitter account, which he uses extremely sporadically and hasn't actively composed a tweet of his own on for over 6 years. He also joined Instagram in 2020, but has posted only once.
That's crazy.
Races, but since 2017 has made a living in trading fine wines. He lives in Monaco and Germany with his long-term girlfriend Jennifer Becks and has a penchant for collecting exotic cars, including but not limited to a Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta.
That's crazy.
Benz SLR McLaren Sterling Moss Edition.
Jesus.
A Pagani Huayra. A Koenigsegg.
How much money does Sutil have, bro? Of course, he's been in Formula 1, but oh my god.
He has worked with Koenigsegg on track day events and bought a very rare Koenigsegg Regera in 2019 and then made the news in 2020 after he totaled his McLaren Senna.
No way.
One of only 20 that have been built. It's clear from this that he is still very well off financially. Sutil is now 39 years old. The vast majority of other ex-Formula 1 drivers of his generation have gone on to race in other series.
It's true.
Have become pundits and commentators.
Nico Rosberg, of course.
Some are racing mentors and coaches, and others have left the world of motorsport completely, such as Sutil's former teammate Sakun Yamamoto, who has become a politician.
That's crazy.
Sutil falls into the latter category. He's still relatively young, so it's possible we may see him in a racing car again in some form in the future.
Maybe like a Le Mans or something.
He seems content living a quiet life completely out of the public spotlight and far away from the prying eyes of social media. A far cry from the fast-paced, high-profile jet-set lifestyle.
And of course, a really, really good video again by Mr. Peter Brooks. Oi. Now that is a sound of Formula 1.
That's all.
So yeah, that's it for that. So very interesting. What happened to Adrian Sutil? I don't know, but let's go Adrian Sutil. I can't even spell. I can't spell. Let's go news. Has anything happened in the news with Adrian Sutil? 1 week ago. Oh shit. What happened to Adrian Sutil, the F1 driver who disappeared out of sight? Revealed the driver replaced Nico Hülkenberg with the drivers with the most F1 Grand Prix starts at the podium. What happened to Adrian Sutil? People are actually talking about this. It's pretty crazy. Adrian Sutil could be on the grid in Melbourne. That's 2016. Oh shit. Wow. He is the driver who once told Lewis Hamilton to go up before losing the F1 seat the following season. That's nuts. A lot of people saying was Adrian Sutil. So is Mr. Peter Brooks. Shout out to him. That's his video down below. Check out the channel. And yeah, so before we do that, of course, we do mini helmets and stuff like that, guys, on the channel. So what we're going to do is look at his helmet. Because, of course, I like to look at F1 helmets. And that's pretty much what my channel's about. And we're going to have a look at F1 helmet. Let's have a look at Adrian Sutil's helmets. So, Adrian Sutil's 2014 helmet, which you guys can see sort of there. That's Adrian Sutil's 2014 helmet. And then we got the 2013 helmet. I don't even know if they make a 1.2 scale of this. What's that? Oh, 2009. In stock? What the hell? That's just 2014. I don't even know if they make a 1.2 scale physical Adrian Sutil helmet. I don't think so. I'm not too sure. I don't think so. Well, anyway, that's it, guys. That's Adrian Sutil's helmet. So, guys, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next Form 1 video. Thank you.